Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. Let's discover the best unflavored carbonated water that you can buy.
But first, let's come up with a new selfie face. This one is, I think I just hit a squirrel with my bird scooter. So you gotta be on the scooter and then you're like...
You can get into a lot of trouble on a bird scooter.
Man, people get on them scooters, they got no business being on a scooter.
Now we have got some carbonation here, and whenever I'm supposed to taste something that's carbonated, I feel this pressure to taste. I feel it. I need to taste it before the bubbles go away. I just feel rushed. So I want to do that.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're tasting B, I guess.
How do you want to do this? Do you want to share your thoughts with each other and play together? Or would you like me to 3, 2, 1 and you can play against each other?
I think we can share our thoughts, but then
this one tastes. It's a little bit weak to me.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit weak. Again, it might be because it's been out for
a little weak sauce.
Ooh.
To continue.
But
let's go with
A. This is gonna.
Okay, I think I know which one it is though.
Yeah. Are you not guessing?
Oh yeah. Do a 3, 2, 1 on B.
A. Oh, we're not supposed to compare.
As
to
we
A?
all know, you start with B, and then you drink.
But A has nothing to do with this, because I'll tell you right now, A is weaker.
Well.
I think I know what B is. Can we just do a 3, 2, 1 guess?
Yeah, and I think you're gonna be really disappointed.
Now that I know, now that I've tasted A.
Well, golly.
You thought B was weak. It's not. A is weak.
Nope, I disagree. But okay.
Okay, we're gonna guess B now.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna go 3, 2, 1.
Perrier.
Liquid Death.
You're wrong.
Both of us are wrong.
I kind of don't want to.
Oh.
Are we?
I've already seen it.
No, you've already seen it. See, you're gonna
no
be
one
so
knows how we're doing this.
You're gonna
This
be
is Topo Chico.
It's Topo Chico. I knew you were gonna be disappointed.
Topo Chico is
his favorite
the best.
drink. I know.
It's got the most bite, and it's. You know what?
You got to drink it fresh, man. I mean, it literally just it's been only a couple of minutes.
I drink one of these every single night when me and my family watch an episode of Survivor, and sometimes the next day, if some is left in here, I've gone up to a bottle of Topo Chico from the night before, and it still is carbonated because.
Well, how come you didn't get it right then? You've had day-old Topo Chico.
Because it's the first one you taste. You don't have anything to compare it to. I knew it was stronger than this, but I thought Perrier was pretty strong.
All right, I think I know what B is though.
You're A now.
A.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Topo Chico, nothing can be more carbonated than Topo Chico.
It is the
Prove
tops.
me wrong.
It's the tops.
Prove me wrong.
I
love it.
Well, Rhett has already said that you're wrong.
No, I didn't say that it was more carbonated. I said it had less bite.
Oh.
This has more mineral, this has more acidic taste. This A has more acidic taste. I think Topo Chico has a pure sort of water taste with a high amount of carbonation.
Got it. Okay. Are we ready to guess A?
Yeah.
Also, something about pouring it,
I'm ready.
because I think
You can't pour
when
it.
you open a bottle,
You shouldn't have poured it.
You can't pour this stuff, guys.
You poured it, you ruined it.
You can't pour it. All right, so let's not pour
Let's
it.
never
We'll just
pour it again. Let's just drink it
close our
right
eyes.
out of the bottle.
Then how are you gonna guess?
Well, with our eyes closed.
No, we should pour it. It's fine.
Never pour.
And A in 3, 2, 1.
I mean,
Perrier.
this whole test is bunk.
That's Perrier.
This test is bunk.
That's Perrier.
I'm not participating.
If that's not
It's just- this
if
is
that's
not
not
how you should do
Perrier,
it.
I'll be very upset with myself.
Pellegrino.
It's Perrier.
Yes. See. Okay. Here's why I thought it
Perrier's
was.
pretty stout.
Perrier is it's probably the most ubiquitous, just straight up carbonated water.
We should be wearing blindfolds. It should come straight out of the container.
But
This whole glass stuff is for...
listen. I could tell you this was Perrier by holding it. I'd be like, what other thing has a little skinny can like this?
Yeah,
I'd be
well, then someone needs to pour it in their mouth.
Which one's Topo Chico?
Someone needs to pour it in their
and
mouth.
which one's Perrier?
You want to know what brainstorming the format of an episode feels like?
Perrier?
Like this.
100%.
I'm just mad because I'm a Topo Chico man, and it's
I told you you're gonna be mad.
I am. And it was the first one, so now I'm mad for the whole...
There's more
Good Mythical
minerals in the Perrier.
It actually wasn't the first one, but
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
It was. Hey,
I know.
It was
but-
B.
Stevie.
Yeah,
it was
The
exactly.
first
a
one.
mind game. It was a mind game.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Perrier's better than Topo Chico.
All right,
That's been
and
poured.
here we go with D.
If you pour that Topo Chico, it's all over.
Excuse me.
Here we go. Oh, all day long. I'm ready to guess.
Ling?
Ready to guess.
Link, are you too angry to guess?
No.
Okay.
No,
Three.
it has been poured.
2, 1.
LaCroix.
Yeah, you're both right.
And okay, that's so LaCroix. There's flavor in this. They say that it doesn't
Yep.
have flavor.
There's
It's
flavor.
got flavor, and it may just be flavor that they got from the air in the LaCroix factory. There's flavor in there. I'm telling you. Some
I
ingredients.
recently-
Only carbonated water. They
Yeah.
only in big, bold green letters because they know that people like me are going to be like, once this thing was poured,
I think
got
it's just
flavors
the
in it.
water quality. Because I recently got cans of like Kroger seltzer because I was like, this is just water with bubbles in it. It's got to be like LaCroix. No, bad, not good.
Here's C.
Thank you.
There's
But
no freaking bubbles. What's the point? What are we doing? Let's taste carbonated stuff after it's been poured in a glass, and I can't enjoy the
it's
carbonation.
just because it's been poured. That's the only thing that happened here. Oh, that one's good. Okay.
It's-
Now-
the carbonation is hidden because it's in it.
I thought that this one was this one, but I'm pretty sure that this one is the one I thought this one was. Can we guess?
I know what this is.
3, 2, 1.
Perrier.
Liquid Death.
Perrier was already an answer.
Oh, you didn't tell me you couldn't double up. Like I need something else to get
Listen,
mad about.
Y'all made two mistakes. The first mistake, you poured. The second mistake, you didn't let me double up.
Whenever I go back to restaurants, I'm not gonna, because they do that too. They'll pour,
They'll pour it.
and they shouldn't.
You're gonna say, pour it into my mouth. Whoa, whoa, pour it directly into my mouth.
Wait till my eyes are closed.
Don't tell me what it is. Let me guess.
Now that it's safe to be in restaurants, I'd prefer if you fed me directly.
So that's Pellegrino? Pellegrino?
You know the difference between carbonated water, club soda, seltzer water, and tonic water?
No, but I've always wanted to know.
I can tell you. Before I do, the latest episode of Good Mythical Crew, the podcast exclusively on the Mythical Society, airs today. And in this episode, all of them are hosted by Chase, but this one, Chase interviews Josh, Mythical Chef Josh, talks about how he came up in the business.
Oh, really?
How he started at Mythical, his evolution here, and what you should not eat on a first date. Lots of good
What?
stuff.
There's a what?
Every month, Chase hosts Good Mythical Crew, podcast exclusively for second and third degree members of the Mythical Society. Third degree also gets a video version of the podcast. Good gosh, you can see them talking. MythicalSociety.com. E. Here's E.
Well, we know that this is Liquid Death because it's the only one that hasn't been guessed. But
Carbonated liquid death.
I haven't had this. I haven't had the carbonated version, which is
It's still soft. You know, the liquid death has a
the
softness
alkaline knee.
to it.
Oh, Nicole, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh man,
she gave you one?
she gave me one.
Hold on,
I'm
is she pouring it into
legitimately.
your mouth?
I,
Close your eyes first.
That's
Okay.
a cool can.
Okay.
Now, first of all, Stevie drinks Liquid Death in a white can, which is the uncarbonated. She drinks it all the time, and we're in these Zoom meetings with her, and she's pulling up this what looks to be a 40, and just going after it
yeah.
every single time. Like it looks like a malt liquor. It looks like she's going for some Colt 45, and sometimes when we're in a meeting with people that we don't know, I feel like I need to say, she's not drinking right now.
no, I do it as a test.
She's not drinking.
I want them to, I want them to have a fun moment on the Zoom call, especially if it's like a sales team. You know, they need it. They
Yeah.
need to have fun on the Zoom calls. So you
Yeah.
want to give them a little something. And if they want to think I'm drinking a beer or malt liquor, that's where their mind can be.
Actually, it might be kind of a cool thing. It's like we're working with this we're working with this new company. They're an internet thing.
No,
and
it's not a cool thing.
And they're
we're
like-
not going there.
We talked to
They
the
drink
we
it,
talked to the
what?
woman. She's just drinking a beer on the phone call.
This isn't Mad Men.
First thing I thought, it was kind of inappropriate. Second thing I thought, maybe they just don't care about rules. They're like, it's real punk rock. Mythical's real punk rock.
I like this.
Yeah.
It is.
No.
It is
No,
like
we don't-
alkaline.
Have you met the girl who drinks on the
Sparkles.
calls?
You like this? You like what he's saying? No.
Oh, I'm not listening.
Okay, good.
I just was drinking the liquid.
The Liquid Death is,
It does have that
not Topo
soft.
Chico.
It has that soft mouth feel.
but you don't want that with. You want the bite of a carbonate.
Well, I do want it. I
Oh,
want
Lane,
it.
There's still some in here. You can pour it in your mouth. Let me do it. Just like your waiter. Depth perception is my weakness.
I will say it's room temp, which I like, but perhaps not for sparkling
Not
water.
for spark.
How
All right,
was that?
Let me give you this. Carbonated
that good?
water, better distinguished by the name sparkling water, dictates that the product is naturally carbonated. And usually, what do you mean naturally carbonated? Usually contains minerals from the spring or well it is sourced from.
You mean it was carbonated in the ground?
No. That doesn't mean that.
Or they just do it in a natural motion?
I think they do it in a natural motion. It doesn't come out of a spring that's carbonated.
It might.
Is that? All right. Oh, God.
Well,
now I
now
can't
we
read the other
can't
ones.
even see anything else.
Club soda is similar to sparkling water, but manufacturers add minerals and carbonation after the water is initially sourced.
Oh, so club soda
Are you-
is.
are you-
Carbonated water is natural.
What? Seltzer water is close to club soda in that it is also carbonated later, but seltzers do not have minerals.
No minerals?
And tonic water is made similarly to club soda, but contains a compound called quinine, which gives it a more bitter taste and flavored with high fructose corn syrup. Huh? Yeah. Tonic.
See, this says bottled at the source in Frankenmarkter, Austria. So they're not bottling it and carbonating it there at this place. This is coming from the ground, carbonated.
Well,
You could go pour it right in your mouth. Oh, God.
what just happened?
Just turn this
Well,
completely upside down. Soda Springs, Link.
I've heard about Soda Springs.
Soda Springs Cafe.
Is that what it is? I'll be dag.
You can just drink it. You can go get your Topo Chico on with your mouth in the ground.
So don't show me pictures. I want to read something.
Forget the restaurants, man. You need to be going.
Past volcanic activity has shaped the landscape, and the residual geothermal activity has caused the numerous hot, bubbling springs that gave it its name. Geothermal activity, hundreds of feet below the ground, heats water and mixes in carbon dioxide gas. Soda springs get its name from the naturally carbonated water.
It's real.
What?
Can y'all believe it?
Scroll down to where it says, "Are there naturally carbonated springs?" Often certain rare geological conditions can produce naturally carbonated water. Often the carbonation can be attributed to volcanic activity.
Look, Perrier has a unique carbonation story. Can we read that?
So is Topo Chico naturally?
If you could find the Topo
I'll
Chico,
do my own searching.
What if you could find the Topo Chico spring, Link?
That's what I'm gonna do.
What if he could go there and dip his head in? I'd watch.
What if you could go there and what?
Dip his head in.
Oh,
Topo Chico.
The water, this is Perrier, the water is distinguished by its natural carbonation, which comes from volcanic gases in the rock near the source.
Okay, here we go.
But as international demand for Perrier grew, the company improved efficiency by capturing the water and the carbonic gas separately. Fishy. The two substances are taken from the same geological formation, but they are extracted at different depths. The gas is then filtered before being added to the water. When you open a bottle of Perrier, the level of carbonation matches that found at the spring exactly. This sounds like we're looking at Perrier.com right here.
so
Finewaters.com.
which one? So the Topo Chico, even against everything else in the glasses, was your favorite, or you just know it's your favorite in life and you're holding
Yeah,
on
because
to
this
it?
test was pointless. I'm going with what I already knew, which is Topo Chico's my favorite, and that's why I'm mad. Because I don't want to make a decision based on this. Yes.
Sourced
yes,
and
thank
bottled
you.
in Monterey, Mexico since 1895.
Look at-
Link, whatever your name is.
Look at that.
That's so
Okay,
carbonated.
that's called retribution, and I'll take it. I know you shook that up
I didn't do it on
first.
purpose. I didn't do that on purpose.
Does it say where they found it? Yeah.
That's so good.
They don't talk about where they get it.
Why Topo Chico tastes so good, according to scientist Mike.com. Call me a millennial cliche, but I love sparkling water. In fact, it's largely replaced caffeine for me. Me too. Except for coffee, which I drink, and I think it has caffeine. For the longest time, LaCroix was my go-to. I don't want to know about you. I want to know about
Yeah,
Topo
you
Chico.
jerk.
Other Topo Chico stands agree it's got more flavor, balance, and sparkle than other sparkling waters. LaCroix. Okay, you're talking about LaCroix.
Oh, no, you passed it. Look.
No, that's talking
Topo
about
Chico,
LaCroix.
in fact, it's really old. Drawn from a limestone spring in Monterey, Mexico since 1895. That's where you need to
Per
go.
Bloomberg Business
For
Week.
your birthday. I'm flying you there.
Although it is naturally carbonated, it gets an added touch of bubbliness to compensate for any lost from purification, the New York Times explains.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with a little added carbonation. We won't
Lore
hold that
has it
against
that
them.
the spring that supplies Topo Chico has special healing properties, but the brand claims only that its water can help with thirst, digestion, and hangovers.
Let's go to Monterey, get drunk, and then you'll throw you in the spring.
I'm not trying to be one of those, like, I thought it was cool before it got cool people, but I'm saying my mom totally is one of those people, because when we lived in South Texas, this Topo Chico was her, like, number one
Really?
drink.
Well,
And
it's
I
been around
remember
since
as a
1895.
kid going to get it out of the, convenience store fridge for her.
Can I ask you a question, Stevie?
I guess so.
When we go on this camping trip,
Yeah.
the one where
Oh, I know. The one where
Link
you
and I are
guys
gonna
may
be
or
in
may
the
not
tent,
make out, but
and
I
then-
will watch
well, here's
the
the
whole
thing.
time.
We're not going to make out, but we want people to think that we might, and you're going to be the one who confirms whether it happens or not.
Yeah.
The camping trip is going to take place at the edge of the spring, the Topo Chico Spring in Monterey, Mexico.
Oh, it's a sponsored camping trip.
Well, or we sneak in.
Okay.
If we can get if we can get sponsored, yes, we should do that.
Yeah, I will pitch to them.
David's
that
looking
they
at
can
Monterey Park,
sponsor-
California.
Different
Different thing.
Sponsor an episode that's about whether or not you will make out while camping, and
But really, what it is Link's just going to dip his head in the spring. You can't tell him that part because they'll probably think that this is unsanitary.
Okay, we'll cut that out.
We're going to take a ladle, and I'm going to take the ladle, I'm going to dip into the spring, and then I'm going to pour it directly into his mouth. That's as romantic as it's going to get.
Is that to cleanse his mouth before you stick your tongue in it?
Well, it's supposed to make people think that that might be about to happen. But again, it's not going to.
And what I'll do is I'll just be standing close and watching.
Yeah. And here's the thing. We have a camera that represents your POV, but you actually don't have to work a camera.
That is ideal.
Because we're gonna just have like clean shots of you just kind of standing there, looking, doing different poses.
We'll pick those up later.
And then we could get those at any time. And then we get somebody with a camera to go stand where you were and do the same things that you were doing and film.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is sounding like, after this more and how, we started with B, and we need to get our ducks in a row for this camping trip we're going to take.
Right. We
So,
got to go in alphabetical order.
yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Some dishes are meant to taste good. Some are meant to make Link's eyes bulge out of his face.
And you do both really well.
Thank you.